Hello everyone, starting from today I would like to start a series for .NET Core framework which I used a lot during my last few years' work. It is a very popular open source framework backed by Microsoft. After finishing this tutorial, you should be able to write a web app using C# and deploy to cloud. .NET Core is the base for many different frameworks. In this series, we will mainly use .NET Core MVC, .NET Identity and Entity Framework Core. .NET Core MVC, which can build the controller to handle HTTP requests and web pages. .NET Identity, which will be used to handle authorization and authentication of users' identity like username, role, password. Entity Framework Core will handle database to object mapping and database operations. .NET Core is an open-sourced general-purpose development platform. Many frameworks are built based on it so that we can build web applications, embedded system, desktop application. ML.NET provided some APIs for commonly used machine learning algorithms. But we will mainly focus on building web application using C# in this series. .NET Core is a redesign of ASP.NET 4.x. For this reason it was initially called ASP.NET 5, but later renamed to .NET Core 1.0. .NET Core has been redesigned from the ground up and offers the following benefits and features. Cross-platform is one of the major change. ASP.NET 4.x applications run only on Windows platform, whereas .NET Core applications can be developed and run across different platforms like Windows, macOS, or Linux. ASP.NET 4.x applications can be hosted only on iOS, whereas ASP.NET Core applications can be hosted on iOS, Apache, Docker, or even self-host in your own process. Starting from .NET Core, we use the same unified programming model to create MVC-style web applications and web APIs. In both the cases, the controller that we create inherits from the same controller base class and returns iActionResult. As the name implies, iActionResult is an interface and it has got several implementations. ViewResult and GSonResult are just two commonly used examples of the built-in result types that implement iActionResult interface. ViewResult will return a web page and GSonResult will return JSON response instead. Out of the box, .NET Core has built-in support for dependency injection, which is a design pattern for achieving inversion of control, IOC, between classes and their dependencies. The main benefits are making classes loosely coupled and make them easier to write unit tests. .NET Core is fully open source and is being actively developed by the .NET team in collaboration with a vast community of open source developers. Therefore, .NET Core is continually evolving as the vast community behind it is suggesting ways to improve it and help fix bugs and problems. .NET Core provides modularity with middleware components. In .NET Core, we compose the request and response pipeline using the middleware components. It includes a rich set of built-in middleware components. Basically, HTTP requests will go through each middleware before reach a controller and when returning back to client. Okay. We pretty much cover the overview of the .NET Core platform for building our web application so far. In next video, I will show you how to get the tools and set up the development environment locally. Thanks for watching and please make sure subscribe.